Hey, it's Kelly again. I just want to give a quick rundown of what's been going on. I have had a confirmed diagnosis of mild gastroparesis for just over a year now. I have gone through years going to different doctors, test upon test, hospital stays, surgeries, and more tests. The treatments that I have tried for the gastroparesis are antibiotics, Botox injections in the stomach, research study groups for medications. The medication that I was trying to help out with the research was a medication that was taken off the market due to complications of the medication causing people to pass away. They were trying to see if, under strict observations, if this medication could be brought back to the FDA and then approved as a treatment for gastroparesis. I had to withdraw myself because I was having heart palpitations and I didn't want to risk it. Now, I don't always follow a gastroparesis diet, which for me is supposed to be like cottage cheese, mashed potatoes, rice, pudding, jello, boost nutrition drinks, and maybe chicken if I can tolerate it. I did that for about a year. I lost a lot of weight, felt miserable. So now what I do is when I do have an appetite, I have a tendency of overeating, which then makes my pain and nausea a gazillion times worse. My pain and nausea are still every day, all day. Just the severity of it does change. My stomach pain that I have constantly, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it is a 7. I end up in the ER when it reaches about a 9 because that's just unbearable for me. Let's see. I have been told by family members that I have Munchausen without the by proxy. I've been told to make my last will and testament when I do speak about my symptoms and how I'm feeling that day. It's kind of like, oh, how you feeling? And I'm honest with them. I tell them. They don't like that, so I don't talk about my health anymore with family, or I don't really speak to much family anymore either. It makes me feel like I'm alone in this, like nobody believes me, like a burden. I was in a 15-year relationship that was not healthy and very abusive, emotionally, verbally, and physically. I've been told by my ex that nobody would want me because I have too much baggage. I have my physical health as an issue. I'm overweight. Nobody's going to want to, sign up for somebody who's sick and overweight. I just have too much baggage is what he would say. Now, I do live on disability. For a while on disability, I was able to work part-time in the home health care field until the physical symptoms got to be to where I was no longer a reliable employee. I could start the day off great, and about 3 hours into my shift, I would all of a sudden be drastically sick. And because I now don't know when these flares are going to hit, I can't work part-time and still get disability anymore. So I live on less than $800 a month. It's just, it's not enough to survive. It just isn't. There's also prescriptions that I have to pay for. I have a car payment. It's insane. I do have a handicap parking permit due to having my multiple medical conditions. I have had people question. I've had people make comments. I've heard people yelling at me as I'm driving away out of a spot that I walk just fine, or that, I don't look sick, or I'm not, I don't look sick or disabled enough in their eyes to have this parking permit at my age, which I'm 38, going to be 39 here soon. And that's frustrating too, because, I don't want to have to use a handicap parking permit at my age. I don't want to be sick like this at my age. What I would like to ask of everybody is we do have a thing going around called the Pie to the Face Challenge. And basically what you do is kind of like the ALS bucket challenge, is you do the pie to your face, or you donate to an organization called GPAC to help us raise money for quicker diagnosis, treatment, and hopefully someday a cure. Many people with gastroparesis don't get diagnosed for like 10 years because not a lot of doctors even know about gastroparesis. So I ask that you help start off the Pie to the Face challenge, and let's get some, at least some awareness of what gastroparesis is. It's literally your stomach is paralyzed. There's mild, like I have. There's severe. Some people do die from this disease, and there's just not enough awareness, not a lot of education out there to help us. So I ask of you to do the Pie to the Challenge face on Facebook and spread it around. Thank you. And again, never give up.